morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads, you're delicious and bright. What's happening? So these are playing up, you know, my delicious little babies. Okay, anyway, they're still alive, Now then, it's 4:10 in the evening in our old England, and we have got a little bit, the sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. We can see some blue sky as well as greyy, blacky, white type of not so fluffy clouds. And it's rather chilly, okay, and it has been picking up a bit of a wind, okay, but apparently, what did they say, somewhere that there's going to be 5 places in our old England that is going to be having snow, apparently. I'm not too sure when that's going to be, but anyway, well, as we very well know, they're always throwing something at us. Anyway, my delicious little babies, so what have I got for you this evening? It's not going to be a long video this evening, my little lovelies, okay, and I hope that wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, that you're having a super duper and delicious time, okay, and sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you, and may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected, okay. So I just thought I'd say that now, okay. Now then, so the first one, my delicious little babies, okay, then I'm going to, you know, anyway. This is Boot Camp. I forgot to write down, because I do mention them sometimes, on BitChute. It's a search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, if you could please. It's all lowercase, 2 words into one, Boot Camp, okay, then space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. This video should read missionary, model, journalist, killed by, okay, my delicious little babies, I'll just repeat that again for you. Missionary, model, journalist, killed by, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. Like I said, I'm so sorry, I forgot to write down how many subscribers Boot Camp has, okay. I'm sure they've got quite a few now, God bless them. I need to look back in my book anyway, but anyway, this video is about, is it 1 minute 40 seconds long? Apparently, this young woman, well, she was 28. Her name is, what is it? Thais Bellem. Thais Bellem, okay? And, yeah. She ended up with, you know, it's, let's just say an injury of the brain. And she had an operation or something, but it never worked. Anyway, so I just thought I'd mention this, okay? So when something comes up on a Boot Camp, you know, from time to time I will mention it, okay? But yeah, 28 is no age. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so that one is ticked off. Now, the next one, my delicious little babies. I haven't mentioned this uploader for quite a while, but he's actually, his numbers have really skyrocketed, so good on you. So it's in our old YouTube, so the older space bar in YouTube, my delicious little babies, if you could please and thank you type in Jeff with a G, so it's Geoff, then space, bars, space, cars. Okay, so it's Jeff Bars Cars. I haven't mentioned him for forever, okay? Anyway, so one of his videos has popped up on my feed this morning, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a listen. He's now up to 142,000 subscribers, and with anybody not in that way, okay? Well, good on you, Jeff. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't mean no. Good on you, Jeff. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, he buys and sells cars, and then, you know, he has a little natter about other things. You see what I mean, okay? You know, just like some other uploaders, you know, they may do different businesses or something, but you know, it does seem that it does always seem to get round to talking about other matters, if you know what I mean, my delicious little babies. This video should read, with Jeff Barr's cars on old YouTube, Brits are not taking chicken registration seriously. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Brits are not taking chicken registration seriously. No? Okay. Now, with Jeff Barr's cars, right, what he does is he, you know, he reads out, you know, what others have sent him as well, okay? I mean, you can see what, there we are, you can see what's going on here, my delicious little babies. You see what's happening is, you've got many out there now, okay, who are just simple things, they're just not believing the bullshit. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, okay. And of course, you know, with our, you know, our old England, okay, I mean, we do happen to have, there we are, a very good sense of humour. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so we can be, there we are, most humorous. Do you see what I mean? Just like going back decades ago, you know, with our, you know, our comedies and everything, you know, ones have seen our comedies all over the decades, my delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? And they happen to be most amused by these comedies, do you see what I mean, okay? So, yeah, very interesting. I think it's about over 20 minutes long, this video, I think. But, yeah, but a good little video, do you know what I mean? Yeah, but one's just not believing the bullshit, do you see what I mean? And if you could listen to some of the, you know, what's been sent in, you know, some of it is rather amusing. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So, yeah, so it seems that, you know, put it this way, you know, what one thought they could frighten everybody with, well, it does not seem to be going very well, does it, my delicious little babies, if you follow me, okay? Now then, there's another couple of things I want to say. So, I happened to see somewhere, and, you know, I cannot even begin, I cannot remember, and this is genuine now, my delicious little babies, I cannot remember if I seen it yesterday or the day before yesterday. What this was talking about was, right, a paediatric, is it nurse or whatever they're called, in our hospitals, you know, the NHS, okay? Well, apparently he's advertised, but they never put his name. They never put his name, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay? So if there is nothing sinister going on, then why can we not know whose name this is? My delicious little babies. Well, apparently, what the crack is here is that he's advertising, okay, or whoever's advertising, for 12 to 18-year-olds. Yes, that's right, my delicious little babies. 12 to 18-year-olds to do a trial, okay? Just going over the letters for, okay, my delicious little babies. And then what do they receive? I'm just trying to remember now. And the only reason why this has jogged my memory is because I wrote something else down from somewhere else, which I shall tell you in a moment, okay? And I wish I'd have wrote that down. I flipping never wrote it down. Anyway, the point is I'm telling it you now. And on completion of this trial, okay, they would receive, what is it, either 1,500 or is it 1,800, something like that, okay, in ka-ching, 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 okay. Now, the point is, sorry, excuse me, my delicious baby, so my point in all of this is, and what my thoughts was, well, first of all, okay, my thoughts was, well, if I was a parent, okay, I would not be a liking. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so I would, there we are, do everything in my power to stop this from happening. Okay, that's number one. Okay, so we'll see where this video goes. Okay, because I'm just having my view. I'm a woman with a view. I shall have my effing view. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and this is my view. right? And I happen to have 2 beautiful baby daughters. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So I happen to take this, there we are, extremely seriously, okay? So the fact of the matter is that, number one, that's how I'd be. Number two, there ain't no amount of ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching that I would ever allow any of my beautiful baby daughters to take part in, okay? Number three, what about, should this, let's just say, trial go wrong? My delicious little baby, so what if it, there we are, what if it goes wrong? So not everybody's going to pass SCIR, and not everybody's going to collect their ka-ching, 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 are they? My delicious little babies, do you say? Because you have to look at, there we are, the wording of this. And of course, you know, flipping forgot who it is. The point is, my delicious little babies, okay, is this. Is that who was telling this actually said that, well, that amount of ka-ching is a lot to somebody who hasn't got it, okay? So maybe for some parents, well, there we are, all I'm done saying is, my delicious little babies, let me tell you, they need the effing heads looked at. Do you see what I mean, okay? Especially with what has gone on in the world in the past 3 years. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So they really need, what I would feel, a check-up. There we are, from the neck up. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? Okay? So this is what is going on. Now, I'm going to repeat this once again. There we are, because I've known this a long time, okay? The fact of the matter is that whatever goes on in Born in the USA, okay, you've got Canada and all that, yes, okay? Well, of course, it runs parallel, there we are, with what's going on here. You see what I mean? It's like they're working together. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Then I watched another video this morning. I never watched all of it, I'm just going to be honest, okay? I watched enough, put it that way. And this was with, what's the name? Tammy Peterson. Is that Jordan Peterson's wife? I don't know. I don't know. She could be. I think she could be. Okay. And she was talking to this young woman now then who's got, God bless, a little 9-year-old little Ben, okay, and a little son, you know, who's extremely active. Well, usually at that age, for most little Bens, there we are, they usually are, aren't they? I mean, the ones who seem to, I don't know, you know, maybe if they read a lot of books or something, you'll probably see those type of little Bens probably indoors reading a book or something. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? I mean, sometimes outside, but not very often. They're usually indoors, the academic ones, you know what I mean? But that's the way that I've always known it anyway, my delicious babies. For others of you, you may have noticed different, yes? But this poor woman now, getting back to this poor woman, she took one, okay, she's young, and, well, she's ended up paralysed from the neck downwards, okay, my delicious little baby. So, where she was very, you know, with her little son and everything, and she was even doing some work in a school and everything, okay? Well, she cannot do any of that now. Now, she has been offered, my delicious little babies, because we know all about this, you know, with MAID, you know, as in M-A-R-D in Canada, which I've been talking about over the months in my videos, but my videos do not get seen, really. Okay, my delicious little babies. Anyway, well, she was offered, God bless her, to be euthanized 3 times. 3 times, my delicious little babies. And each time, she turned it down. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So even though, God bless her, she's, you know, she's suffering, okay, the way that she is, she still refused to let them euthanize her, my delicious little babies. Do you see? God bless her, and God bless her dear little son. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But of course, this is the state of affairs. So like I've just been saying when I was just telling you about that previously. Do you see? So they know what's going on. There we are. And they're still damn well doing it now. Isn't it, my delicious little babies? Do you say? So what would you call that? Murderers. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. Now then, finally, for the day, okay, because like I said, you know, I'm not doing a long video today, my little beautifuls, okay? This is on our lovely, you know, not in that way, our lovely David Ark, so it's 2 words together, davidark.com, okay, my delicious little babies, davidark.com, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, the video that you're looking for should read, NHS, here we go again. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Sparking, yes, my delicious little babies, sparking Down syndrome man's drink to force. My delicious little babies, that's right. I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? NHS sparking Down syndrome man's drink to force. Okay, my delicious little babies, now I'm going to close my book, yes? Yes. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, oh, sorry, there is one more thing I want to say. Okay, I'll say that in a moment. So, yeah, I was listening to this and who your man there was talking to. Because it's that talk on YouTube that this video's off, and your man there was talking to a solicitor, you know, because what's happened is this young man who happens to be called Adam, God bless him, who has Down syndrome, yes, okay, what they wanted to do is put, let's just say, other things. And they did do that, but what it was, he smelt something and he tipped it down the sink. Now, he's made it very clear, that dear young man, God bless him, and his dear mum, have made it very clear that they do not want him injected in any way, shape or form with anything, okay? But what your man there is saying to the solicitor, okay, on this little video, is it's shocking, you know, basically that this is happening in 2024, which it is, my delicious little babies, okay, but this is the extent that our NHS, there we are, will go to. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It's absolutely effing disgusting. Do you see? And then one's wonder, okay, and poxy for most of them. Okay, I'm not going to say for every single one, because we cannot say for every single one, okay? But then again, it's questioned, okay? Very questioned, while they're still, there we are, doing their job. Okay, so one's turning a blind eye. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you follow me? Please and thank you. So no, they wonder why one's scared to go to the hospital. Do you see what I mean? Because they do not know if they're going to come out alive. Do you see what I mean? Okay? This is extremely serious. My delicious little babies, okay? Plus the fact, like I said, you know, I mean, they're injecting the flipping, you know, what's it called? You know, it could be fruit, vegetables. Anyway, they've been doing the meat for a long time because they've been injecting. I said months and months and months and months and months ago on one of my videos, okay? They've been injecting the meat long time. Do you see what I mean? Because the reason why is because for the beautiful animals, God bless, or, you know, cows, or, you know, I love the little sorcerers, God bless them, you know, injecting them with things, you know, to stop them from getting ill. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So this has been, that doesn't mean no, just my eyes itching. This has been going on a long time. Do you see what I mean? I mean, I was talking to, oh, God bless her, a beautiful dear lady today, okay? And yes, I mean, and she and her family do not eat a lot of meat anymore, okay? You know, they eat a little bit of meat and they eat fish. You know, I eat fish, I do not eat meat. Do you see what I mean, okay? But yes, I mean, if you really look at, there we are, what is going on. I mean, if that is not sinister, then I do not know what is. So the fact of the matter is, they're still trying the best, aren't they? Do you see what I mean? Okay. But of course, nothing that I feel will get done until, you know what I mean? Everybody must put a stop to it. I'm not inciting anything. I'm just saying that there we are. They're going to carry on until, there we are, they are stopped. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And what's worst of all about all of this is that these putrid effers, right, the ones who have been doing all this now then, yes, they seem to be, it seems that we are getting away with this. Do you see? It's blatant in our birth races. Now, finally, what I want to talk about while it's on my noddle, okay, that's it. And our lovely David Icke's lovely dear little sons, not dear little Jen, but dear little Gareth, okay? That's on BitChute, okay? Because you got David Ark, space bar, BitChute. So then you should have reached your destination. Now, if you look back at the videos in the squarey round box, okay, you will see it's the last video that Gareth did, and he's talking to his guest, okay? And I just want to mention this. I forgot to mention this, and I just want to mention it, that this man who dear Gareth Ark is talking to, it's called what is it, something tonight. Anyway, I should know because I'm subscribed to them, okay, and I've already watched it. And I cannot believe that I forgot to mention it, but I am mentioning it, right? I watched it days ago. Well, he's giving a very different story about, not that I usually cover this, okay, because it's usually for the geopolitics, yes. He's giving a different take, this guest of our lovely Gareth Arks, not in that way, right, of what's going on, you know, between the Russia and Ukraine. Now, according to what he has said, I'm only just repeating, well, you know, words to effect, I'm just repeating what I've heard, okay, that it seems that for some, the Ukrainians and the Russians, there we are, seem to be getting on exceptionally well with each other. It seems, my delicious little babies. I'm not saying that there are not other things going on, because like we've been hearing, you know, they're wanting, you know, there's even soldiers who are, or whoever they are, to train up the Ukrainians, and the Ukrainians do not want to fight the Russians, okay? I'm not saying that, okay? And I'm not there, so how can I say anything if I cannot see or hear? Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? But I'm just letting you know, my delicious little babies, there we are, what your man there said. Dear Gareth Arks, sorry, his guest. So, there we are, what is the truth here? We're not saying that there hasn't been a lot of casualties and a lot of passing. We're not saying that. I'm not saying that. But it's just that I want to know, okay? So we're hearing this now then, in part of this conversation. And then we're hearing other things in other places. So there we are. So what is the truth here? What is going on? That's all I want to know. Now, I said months and months ago on one of my videos, and I happened to see this on BitChute. I cannot remember now. I'd have to go back in my book, okay? Because it was months ago. And I said that there were lots of, what is it? These latest cars. And I actually seen it on a video, only a short video, my delicious babies, driving into Ukraine. Okay, my delicious little babies, you know, these big posh cars. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And was it still that same guest? I'm trying to remember if it was or not. Well, it was either he or someone else, and said that, let's just say a certain ascending tons and tons of, what did I call them? That doesn't mean is it suitcases or something, of ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching into Ukraine. Now, we already know that Ukraine's already been loaded with ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but there's this particular, I'm not going to say it, there is a particular who is sending an awful lot there. Okay, my delicious little babies. But yes, you'd really need to listen to that little video, my delicious little babies. Okay, and God bless our lovely David Ark and his lovely dear little sons, dear little Gareth and dear little Jamie. God bless them, okay, because they work, there we are, super duper hard, okay, to get out all the information, okay. But yes, so what we want to know is, my delicious little babies, what exactly, there we are, is the truth here. So if one's being told one thing now, yes, and like I've just said, unless we're there, we cannot see or hear, can we? Okay, but then we hear that they're working together and, you know what I mean, getting along. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why I said that with all of this, okay, they're all, you know, and different governments and everything, right, there we are. They're all in it together. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And then, of course, they treat us out here, there we are, like the damn fools. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? Okay? But, I mean, I'm not saying, I mean, there's been awful things happened in wars. That's why I never ever take a side. What I wanted to know, the reasons why my ears pricked up, is because I thought to myself, well, hold on a minute. If we've been told this, then why... and he seems to be... There's only probably himself and somebody else who I heard months ago, but I never wrote it down because it just sort of jogged my memory, if you know what I mean, okay? Because I tried to keep away from that sort of side of things, if you know what I mean, okay? Because there's plenty out there who are following, you know, the wars religiously, you know, to deliver the news to their viewers, yes? But my point is, how can we be told one thing now, because there was only one other one, like I said, where he said the same? So the only question I'm asking is, why aren't others, there we are, saying this? There we are. So what's going on? I mean, obviously, your guest there, dear Gareth, dear guest there, he's obviously, there we are, been told something, hasn't he? My delicious little babies, it's quite obvious, isn't it? But I'm only just telling you, repeating, not the exact words, but, you know, what he has said. But, I mean, yes, I mean, we've had terrible times in wars where they've lost their lives, you know what I mean? Yes, and terrible things have happened, you know, and amputations of their parts of their body, God bless them, and PTSD and all sorts of terrible things now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But why did I hear that then? My delicious little babies, that's all I'm asking. Do you see what I mean? I'm not saying that bad things have not happened. No, I'm not. I mean, because if we go back months ago, I mean, it's really awful. I mean, unless, you know, some of the richer Ukrainian families, unless they have 7 grand, ka-ching, 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 do you know what I mean, to keep their son or daughter out of the war, okay, they got spared. But for the other ones, we've been even dragging them off the street. I've seen plenty, there we are, videos over these past couple of years on this. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? It's absolutely putrid, okay? And, of course, you know, for all of them, they never wanted to go to war. Do you see what I mean? They were being forced. Do you see what I mean? It's absolutely putrid and disgusting. But I just want to know why it's gone from to this. That's the only question, there we are, which is worth, there we are, questioning. But please, I would really ask you, should anybody happen to have an interest, to please listen to David Ark on BitChute, okay? Or you may even be able to find the video on davidark.com, okay? But please, you know, and it's just what your thoughts are, that's it. My delicious babies, anyway, that's the end of my video. So until my next video, sending you all so much love. If you do get to listen to my video, God bless you. If you do, if you're in old England, if you do know any young bairns who are between the age of 12 and 18, please, if you can, please talk to the parents about this, what's going on, which is what I was saying at the beginning, you know, earlier in my video, okay? No, you know, no, not for any of them, okay? But they're deliberately, do you know what I mean? But like I said, this is a putrid, what is going on. It's disgusting, effing disgusting. Do you know what I mean? Why don't they put their bends in the, there we are, in the trials? Do you know what I mean? Not ours out here, my delicious little babies. Do you say? Do you follow what I'm saying now? But they won't do that, will they? But they do it to others. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? They make me effing want to project in a bucket. Do you know what I mean? And his name, or whatever, whoever it is hidden, there we are, for a reason. My delicious little babies, do you say? Okay? Probably found that what would end up happening, that's the only, my thoughts. I'm just using my common sense. Maybe others will start looking up the name or something. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Okay? That's why they're hidden it. You see? That could be one of the reasons. And again, this could be something else as well. Do you see what I mean? So that's what we have to look at as well. Anyway, so until my next video, sending you all so very much love. God bless to you all. Take care. Thank you once again to anybody who even listens to my videos, puts a like. God bless you, you know, to my videos. Thank you. But the most important thing now, there we are, is that I'm getting the information out. That's the most important thing. And please, could you please tell others? Please, this is so super duper important, okay? So thank you so very much. Love you all. God bless. Take care. Goodbye.